devil knows he's the devil. And the devil also running around here trying to convince everybody that he's not the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest trick the devil ever pulled. And I don't think you liked when I was scrolling down in my other video and I came across your video and I just looked at it. I think that's when he took it personal. He took it personal when he was scrolling down when I was scrolling down looking at all the people, and then I stopped on his. He said, see, he stopped on mine. I think that's when the hate started. I think that might be when the hate started. But this guy says that, he says that this is why they search. They're looking for their videos, but they're not in the algorithm. They're not in the algorithm, and they're mad because my videos keep coming up. He sounds like a fucking child. Like, nah, 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 nah. You're mad because you're trying to get in the algorithm and your videos is not there, but mine is there. He sound like a child. Like, are you teasing me? A grown man? You teasing me?
I do this. I do this. I do this. I do this. I do this.
What's good? What's good? It's your guy Libs back with another video. In this video, I'm gonna review a video that this guy made about me. Well, he made about my video, not necessarily about me in general, but he made a video about my video. And I seen it when I was on my lunch break yesterday at work. And so I said, you know, I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna give his video a review. And let's just go ahead and break it down the way that he broke my video down, right? I made a video about Dontay London, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to encourage people when I see people in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? And ever since I started watching Dontay, he reminded me sort of like when I was younger, you know what I mean? Mind you, he only like 28 years old or something like that, right? My kid's older than him, you know what I'm saying? So when I make my video about Dontay London, it's definitely about encouraging, and it's not about picking on nobody, you know what I'm saying? But this guy that I'm talking about right now, he made a video, he's pretty much like clowning my video, you know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, he looks like the clown. Let's get into it. He made this video talking about me because I call people haters, right? And I'm talking about people that be making videos about Dontay London, right? I noticed that there's a lot of people making videos about Dontay London, but here's the thing. Everybody's not hating. You see, I said it's a lot of hate out there because it is. It's a lot of people hating, but it's a lot of people making videos about Dontay London. And like I said, everybody's not hating. So for this guy to grab my video and make a video about my video, he feels guilty. He feels like I'm talking to him. We're going to break this down. He feels like I'm talking to him, and he feels guilty. That's guilt. He's the hater, and he's even hating by making the video that he made about me. Listen to what he's saying.
My name's Jeff. I'm your chef. We always grilling somebody around here, so you better hope it ain't you we cooking today.
He says, we always grilling somebody around here, so you better hope it ain't you. And then he did that little corny ass laugh. Right? But he wants to call it a review. But in the beginning of his video, in the intro, he says, we're always grilling somebody, and you better hope it ain't you. Well, check this out. I didn't know that he was always grilling somebody. This is the same guy, right? I found this out later, that this is the same guy that came on my YouTube video. I made a video about Dontay London a while ago, right? About a month or two ago, right? And he was in my comments, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it sounded like he jumped in my video comments to tell me negative things about Dontay London, right? Like I said, in that video, I was encouraging Dontay London too. But he jumped in the video when he was saying his spill about what he thinks about Dontay London, which I don't really give a damn about what he thinks. Or like, he found the energy. He watched my first video, not the video that he's reviewing me on. See, he watched another video that I did, right, on Dontay London, jumped in my comments, and I realized who he was when he jumped in my comments, because my my wife was watching one of his videos on my channel. So when I went to my channel, he was in my history, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't watch this. What is this doing in my history? That's how I found him. My wife watched one of your videos, and then I came and saw you in my history, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I got onto your channel, you know what I mean? And then once I start seeing that this guy, he's doing a whole lot of hating, and I just couldn't understand why. So I stopped watching the video, you know what I'm saying? Now I realized that this is the same guy in my comment section of my video. I said, it looked like you got a little motion on your channel. Maybe you could review this video. See, I see how he talks about Dontay London. It's always, like I said, in a negative light. So I knew that there was no way that he would review that video, that first video. I could see why he reviewed the video that he reviewed. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I was extra, you know what I'm saying? And I could see why he reviewed that. But I could also see why he didn't review the first video that he actually commented on, that I asked him to review. I asked him in the comments, I said, maybe you could review this video so that it could bring some motion over here to the channel. But there's no way he would do nothing like that. You know why? Because he wasn't in a position or the mindset where he wanted to show love. He came on over here to my channel to Let's Talk About It to spread some hate.
So it's about 15 other creators that are black that I know of who are getting paid a lot more, and now they're not getting paid anything and not getting views. But this guy spitting all rhetoric. Dontay, man, you the greatest. Bro, you're that lottery ticket. Bro, you the next best thing since sliced bread. Basically pumping his head up. And this is one of the reasons why Dontay's in the situation he's in now, instead of just going and getting a job, paying bills, doing things the right way.
So this guy says that there was about 15 other black content creators that was chosen, you know what I'm saying, by YouTube to have their channel go up because of the election, you know, and they're not making money anymore as the same type of money that they were making when things were high in the election, right? And he says there's about 15 others that he know of. Where they at on his YouTube channel? He's not talking about them. He's only talking about Dontay London. This guy has a lot of freaking videos about Dontay London. I've never seen it before. I've never seen it. It's nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? And I just find it a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like when I call him. He doesn't like when I call people like him. What I say? They're obsessed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's obsessed. He's obsessed with watching and making videos about Dontay London. And he doesn't understand that. He thinks that in his mind, you know, that's okay. But that's not okay to me. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's like a stalker. And the way he talks, it's like he's like a cyber bully or something. I mean, this guy's a clown to me. You know what I mean? I've seen your con before. You're not original. Just a sick, mixed up individual. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Sadat X, I know this clown right here. He's bullying Dontay London. He's not talking about none of them other 15 people that he said he knew. It's all about that guy Dontay, who I don't give a fuck about. He thinks that I really gives a fuck about if Dontay quits a job or not. I don't give a damn. I'm just, you know, personally, I don't. Watching the video, you know, I want to encourage, you know, I make my videos to encourage. I can't make no videos hating, but I'm not letting it get me all riled up to the point with the type of energy that this guy's using. You know what I mean? His energy is on another level. His passion for talking about another man's life is just at an all-time high. To me, that's dick eating and that's fucking chatty patty. And I'm not on that level.
So basically, he was prophesizing because he made this video 2 weeks before Dontay came back. Because like he just said, hey, you've been gone for 2 weeks. If you come back in another 2 weeks, which is a month, you're going to blow up. So wait another couple of weeks, come back, you're going to blow up. You got way more story to tell. Everybody's waiting on you. This is what he was prophesizing. It fell flat. We all know Dontay fell flat. And this is one of the guys who were upset because he was prophesizing that he knew YouTube. He knew how the game works. If Dontay just waited a month, he was going to come back, blow up, be making all of this money, get all these views, have all these subs. And it went exactly opposite of what he said.
So yeah, basically, I was prophesizing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to build morale, you know what I'm saying, in his channel, the anticipation up. You got to understand this. This guy acts like I said Dontay London is the best thing since sliced bread. He's the greatest. I never said none of that shit. What I did say was he was the lottery ticket. I was thinking like this. I said, well, damn. I said, if I had the name Dontay London, I'd be hustling my ass off and my shit will go through the roof. You know what I'm saying? If I had the momentum that Dontay London has, and this guy seems to think that the momentum that Dontay London has is nothing. It's nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? He looks at it as nothing. But there's people all over the world that have YouTube channels that wish that their channel was getting the same momentum that Dontay London's channel has right now. He looks at these views as they're nothing, like they're small time, when his videos have the same views or less about Dontay. You know, he got his trophy videos, the one he talks about all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's his trophy. That's what he pulled his trophy out. Like, you know, like Al Bundy played for Polk High football. He's going to keep telling you about it. He's going to keep telling you about that video with 100-something thousand views on it. That's his trophy. You know what I'm saying? But as a small time creator, people like me, I would be happy as hell if I was getting the numbers that Dontay London is getting. I won't look at it like it's nothing. Now, I'd be happy, you know what I'm saying, if I was on the level of your videos. You see, because I understand that it's growth to this thing. You know what I mean? I built a channel up already. Like, this nigga think this my only rodeo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I built the channel up. I knows what it takes. It's a grind. It's a constant grind. Even him, he wasn't getting the type of views he was getting 5 years ago. He was in the same lane of trying to grow and trying to build, but he want to act like he's this big time YouTube analyst, this big smart guy who knows every motherfucking thing about the algorithm, right? But if he was so smart, he would take that big trophy video that he has with those high number of views on it and keep on making fucking replicas of that right there, instead of picking on, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker that's struggling with his life and laughing and making content. You know what I'm saying? And laughing. He says, you come over to the barbecue, we gonna have a good time. We gonna grill. You better hope it ain't you. And then he's talking to me like I'm an old head giving out bad advice when he didn't even make a review on the video I asked him to review, the one where I was giving Dontay London, you know, some good advice, you know what I'm saying? Like some good wisdom, you know what I mean? He don't want to shed that type of light on me because, like I said, he only sheds a bad light. He doesn't want to shed a good light. It would hurt him to give somebody, you know, credit, somebody that's not above him.
But wait until you see how he claims he's got the lottery ticket. This is the funny part. And I'm going to show you the clip of an actual content creator that actually makes money, that's actually at a level that this guy's claiming Dontay's at when Dontay ain't nowhere even close to it.
All right, he says Dontay went viral during the campaign election. They don't even know why Dontay went viral. Listen, I never, ever, ever cared why Dontay went viral. I never cared. He seems to think that I'm wondering why he went viral and I'm trying to figure out why he went viral. I never give a damn about why Dontay London went viral. since I started watching Dontay London, it was back when he was working at Walmart, I believe. I think that was like the first video. And I stumbled upon Dontay London video the same way I stumbled upon this clown's video. My wife was watching it and it was in my history. That's the exact same way I stumbled upon Dontay London's video. He was in my history and I was like, what is this? I clicked on it and boom, it started happening. And then I started noticing how his views started getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and he was going viral. And I was just happy to see that because in my eyes of watching his video, he was living in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? The low income housing, you know what I mean? The having a hard time. And I grew up having a hard time. You know what I'm saying? And I made my way out of it, out of the struggle. I'm still in the struggle, but the struggle was way different now. And I was feeling like I would like to see him grow in the struggle too. So I was always into encouraging and, you know, and building people up. You know what I mean? And not breaking them down. Like this clown right here. He's trying to break me down. He knows nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? But let him talk though. He says, I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm doing good. And my damn microphones died and shit, so I'm using the camera without the microphone now because I didn't charge them up, you know what I'm saying? I just came straight out here and started getting busy. But this shit is crazy to me. Like, this guy is pretty much blaming me for Dontay London's downfall. Me, little old me. I asked him to review my video. He didn't review the one that I asked him to review it, but he want to review this one because I get it. I was I was bugging talking about $50,000 to $100,000, and the way he broke it down, I gotta say that the way he broke it down, like if you really analyze it, like come on, bro, you bugging. Like nobody's gonna give him $50,000. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to land an interview because I've seen nobodies get interviews and get like the girl who the pastor owed her $4,000 because she had sex with him or whatever. Like she got $2,000 for an interview. Like I've seen people get like even Charleston White getting like $10,000 an interview. So for me to jump out there and say Dontay could get $50,000 to $100,000, I was bugging. You know what I mean? I was in my bag and I was bugging. And because I think big. This guy is coming like I'm Dontay's mentor or his coach or accountant or something like that, right? That's what he thinks that I think I am. He thinks that I think that I'm his mentor or coach because I'm telling him what to do. My whole video, bro, was for like shock value. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to build my small channel up. You know what I mean? I hyped up Dontay London. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm trying to encourage people. You know what I'm saying? And you know that already because you seen my other video. And I don't think you liked when I was scrolling down in my other video when I came across your video, and I just looked at it. I think that's when he took it personal. He took it personal when he was scrolling down. When I was scrolling down, looking at all the people, and then I stopped on his. He said, "See, he stopped on mine." I think that's when the hate started. I think that might be when the hate started. But all I was doing when I stopped on this video was I looked at the name and I said, "That's the same guy. That's the same guy who was in my comments." You know what I'm saying? So I just stopped and looked at it for a while. I stopped and looked at Ace the OGs for a little while because I remember, you know what I'm saying? He was in my comments and he subscribed. You know what I'm saying? And I've been watching him. You know what I mean? I've been watching his videos for, I ain't gonna say Ben, but before he found me on YouTube, I was watching his videos. And then I fucked around while I was scrolling and seen one of my videos. And I wasn't looking for one of my videos, but this guy says that this is why they search. They're looking for their videos, but they're not in the algorithm. They're not in the algorithm, and they're mad because my videos keep coming up. He sounds like a fucking child. Like, nah, 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 nah. You're mad because you're trying to get in the algorithm and your videos is not there, but mine's is there. You sound like a child. A child saying, nah, nah, that's like a tease. Like, are you teasing me? A grown man, you teasing me? Bruh, we on different levels mentally, bro. And he downed the content that people make. He said it's like, I forgot the words he used, but it was some negative shit. It was some hating shit. He hates when people call him a hater, but the truth is, you a motherfucking hater, bruh. You on some hating shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta call a spade, man, and you gotta be held accountable for what you are. You don't think the devil knows he's the devil? The devil knows he's the devil. And the devil also running around here trying to convince everybody that he's not the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest trick the devil ever pulled, is to have the people believe that he don't exist. But that motherfucker exists. That motherfucking hatred you got is real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. That obsession that you got with Dontay London, that shit is real. He tried to use reverse psychology to flip it and make it seem like I'm obsessed. Look at my goddamn YouTube channel and tell me if you can count how many videos I got with Dontay London. When I make my video about Dontay London, you could feel the energy of the words that I'm saying. Do it sound like I'm obsessed? When you see one of my videos, watch his videos. This guy is look at the lines in his forehead. Look at the energy, the passion. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he act like he don't want Dontay. He said he wouldn't pay him to put Dontay on his channel. But that motherfucker would love for Dontay to be on his channel just so he could clown him, though. Not so he could build him up. Not so he could build him up and you know, and try to... It was too late for all of that big bro shit. He already been disrespectful to the motherfucker. Like, Dontay just not the type of person to fight for himself. You know what I'm saying? He I ain't gonna lie. He weak in that department right there. And you're strong in that department. You're a guy... This guy who's talking about me, he's a strong guy. He's strong. Ain't nothing weak about him. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to articulate himself very well. So he's educated. You know what I'm saying? And his confidence level is through the fucking roof. You know what I'm saying? He just corny. I think you corny, bro. And I think that you're not that funny. Even though I thought it was hilarious when I watched you cooking me, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody's ever really did reviews on my video except for Ringo TV. You know, shout out to Ringo. He gave me my first review, you know what I'm saying, on a video. That's on my other channel though, that this guy don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? He think I just popped out of nowhere and all that shit, right? But it's all good though, man. He got the game fucked up. The same way I was wilding when I told Dontay that he could do this. If you just take my same scenario, right, that I told Dontay, just take the same scenario, break it down, get rid of them big, high, astronomical ass numbers that nobody's gonna pay a YouTuber that's not known. You know what I'm saying? And break it down into smaller terms. Let's say like you can go as low as, I know Dontay good for $2,000. He come on, and this guy says that he says that I'm putting Dontay London on the same level as Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? He didn't understand my point of view. He thinks that I'm saying that Dontay London is just like Hassan Campbell. And I know that ain't true. He know it ain't true. Dontay knows it ain't true. He thinks that what I'm saying is Dontay London is as big as Hassan Campbell, when I know he's not. If you watch my video, or if you know me, I know you don't know me, so you're gonna think whatever you want to think. But what I meant was, there's nobody who's having other content creators making videos about them like The only ones that I could think of was Dodash and Hassan Campbell. Them the only ones that was on my radar. So as far as that is concerned, Dontay London is on their level. You look on YouTube, you see everybody making videos about Dodash. You see everybody making videos about Dontay London. And there was a time where I seen everybody making videos about Hassan Campbell. So that's when I said he's there. When I was sounding to you like I'm putting him on the same level, I meant as far as people making videos about you. You know what I'm saying? That's popularity. His popularity is building. You made damn near 50 videos about him, and you act like he ain't nothing. He's your pipeline to your fucking segment of your dumpster diving channel. He's a part of your fucking channel, and you act like that ain't nothing. You need to be saluting that man and thankful that he's struggling so you could laugh at him and ridicule him. You ungrateful. The whole winning lottery ticket theme is based off everybody and their mama making videos about you. You got this guy cooking at the barbecue. He got 50 videos about you. I can't believe he can come out of his mouth and act like that ain't nothing. He ain't made no videos about them other 15 people that he know. That YouTube blessed their channels. He ain't made no videos about them. When I called Dontay London the chosen one, he clowned me for it. He said I'm delusional. Look at his videos. Look in his comments. Everybody's talking about the chosen one. And you mean to tell me he's not the chosen one? How come everybody and their mama not making videos about you? You see what I'm saying? Because you're not the chosen one. You the one, you in the rat race with all the rest of us, making videos about Dontay London. Dontay London is the chosen one right now. And I believe that a lot of content creators wish that they were in the not the shoes, but you know, they wish that their channel was getting motion the way that Dontay London's channel is. But your wish is more like envy and hate. You know what I'm saying? You don't think he deserves it. You don't think he deserves it. A lot of people get what they don't deserve. A lot of people get what's for you is for you. You can't block nobody else's blessing and be mad. Like, you sucking your teeth. You over there sucking your teeth because Dontay London's content is trash. He's still gaining momentum off of trash content. You helping him, dummy. You if you really want, I know you really want to see his channel fall because you mention it too much. You talk about how everybody's leaving his channel, you know what I'm saying? But not you. You gonna forever watch his videos. You talked about how my content is trash too. A channel that has 600 something subscribers, you know what I'm saying? I just got started on this channel. I'm growing, you know what I mean? And you say my content is trash. Hey, it might be trash. I think your content is trash. It's garbage. I think you don't have grown man content. Your content is ridiculing and you clowning a young generation guy, you know what I'm saying? And then you're sitting around with your flock of people and all of you guys are laughing and clowning and disrespecting another young black man. To me, that's a clownish content. That's clownish content. We make grown men content over here. You know what I'm saying? Grown man content over here. Real content. You know what I mean? That really help somebody. Look at your videos where your few videos you got where you fixing the brakes, you know what I mean? That video ain't booming like Dontay London videos that you talking about Dontay London. A lot of your videos, you got to go way back to find videos that's pumping. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. You in the algorithm, so your channel is going up and up and up and up. So, you know what I'm saying? But there was a time where your shit wasn't booming the way that it's booming now. You know what I mean? This nigga crazy right here. I never claimed that Dontay London was at a level where he's making all this buku dollars and all this like the big YouTubers that he's showing me. He's showing me a real content creator that's making hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff and buying Lambos and stuff. He thinks that I said that Dontay is on his level. This guy, he doesn't listen. You don't listen, or you got so much hate in your heart that it's hard for you to comprehend the mindset of what I'm saying. There's certain people who could watch my video and they could say, I see what he's saying. And then there's people like him that only hear one thing and he takes it and run with it and paints a whole narrative around it. A clown. That's not real. That's not real.